Sri Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar, Honorable Governor of Bihar, Sri Hemant Biswa Sharma, Chief Minister of Assam, Srimati Meenakshi Lekhi, Minister of State, Culture and External Affairs, Mr. Hugo Javier Gobi, Ambassador of Argentina, Mr. Ashok Milinda Morgoda, Ambassador of Sri Lanka, Dr. Shankar Prasad Sharma, Ambassador of Nepal, Mr. Juan Ronaldo, Ambassador of Chile, Mr. Wael Mohammad Awad Hamid, Ambassador of Egypt, Srimati Shanti Sri Pandit, Vice Chancellor, JNU, Dr. Vinay Sahasrabudhe, President of ICCR, Sri Kumar Tuhin, Director General of ICCR, Dr. Abhay Kumar Singh, Acting Vice Chancellor, Nalanda University, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, namaskar to everybody. I am happy to be here at the inaugural session of the Vaishali Festival of Democracy in the heart of Bihar at Nalanda University, being organized by Indian Council for Cultural Relations on International Day of Democracy. Bihar is not new to me. In fact, it holds a special place in my heart. I have had the privilege of serving this state as the Governor of Bihar, and during my tenure, I had the opportunity to visit Nalanda and Rajgir numerous times. In fact, I had the opportunity to visit this university itself, firstly when I was the Governor of Bihar, later on as President of India, and third time, I think this is third time when I have demoted my office. These visits allowed me to witness the rich heritage, culture and warmth of the people of Bihar. Ladies and gentlemen, Bihar, with its historical significance and vibrant traditions, has always been a symbol of democracy in our great nation. It was in this very land of Vaishali that Lord Buddha delivered his last sermon, emphasizing the importance of unity, equality and compassion. Vaishali, often referred to as the world's first republic, has set a remarkable precedent for democratic principles that we cherish in our nation today. Many holy sites associated with the life and teachings of Lord Buddha are located in India. Among those many places, there are four main places. First, Bodh Gaya, where he attained enlightenment. Second, Sarnath, where he gave his first sermon. Third, Sravasti, where he spent most Chaturmasas and gave most of his sermons. And the fourth one, Kushinagar, where he attained the Mahanirvana. Ladies and gentlemen, our democracy has been deeply influenced by Buddhist ideals and symbols. Our national emblem is taken from the Ashoka pillar of Sarnath, which also has the Dhamma Chakra engraved on it. On the back side of the chair of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, the words Dharma Chakra Pravartanaya is inscribed. The chief architect of our constitution, Baba Sahib Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, has also made it clear that many of the procedures followed during ancient Buddhist societies have been adopted in our parliamentary democracy. Fortunately, as the Governor of Bihar and later as the President of India, I have had the opportunity to participate in many functions related to Lord Buddha in the year, firstly in 2018, I had the opportunity to inaugurate the International Buddhist Conference in Bodh Gaya. In the year 2019, I also participated in the Golden Jubilee celebrations of Vishwa Shanti Stupa located in Rajgir. Ladies and gentlemen, the concept of democracy is not a recent import into Bihar. Rather, it is deeply ingrained in the historical tapestry of our nation, tracing its roots back thousands of years. The democratic spirit has been an integral part of our civilization since the earliest human settlements on this land. And today, the Chief Minister of Assam has given a very practical narrative that in India it is way of life and it is followed in every household. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Vedic period, the Rig Veda and Atharvaveda offer glimpses of democratic elements in ancient Bharatiya society. The mention of Gramini, appointed by the king of civil and Senani for military administration, and the institutions like Sabha, Samiti, Sabhapati, and Sabhasad, primarily engaged in legislative and judicial functions, signify the existence of democratic principles in those times. Similarly, deep in South India, in the little town of Uthiramerur, the inscriptions on the walls of a temple from 1,000 years ago, made by a ruler, Parantak Chol, first stand testimony to the practice of democratic elections and local self-governments.
इस राम राज्य की कल्पना क्या है उसका अध्ययन करने की मैं आप सबको रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं। गांधी को ये बात कहां से सूझी?
This is also a part of democracy. These inscriptions describe the eligibility for selecting candidates, the method to conduct fair elections, and the verification processes. Candidates were selected to manage the village's affairs, highlighting the democratic roots of our society. Ladies and gentlemen, in a democracy, the representatives are aware of their duties and people enjoy equal rights. A proponent of such governance was Chhatrapati Shivaji, the founder of the great Maratha Empire in India. On his coronation, he appointed Ashtapradhan, or 8 ministers, who represented his governance through decentralization. He stated clearly that even the king could not overrule their council, emphasizing the importance of checks and balances in a democratic setup. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the architect of our constitution, drew inspiration from Buddhism to shape our democratic framework. He pointed to the Vinaya Pitaka, a Theravada Buddhist scripture which regulated the proceedings of monks and included rules for debates, motions, and voting through a secret ballot system in their sanghas. This historical link reinforces the deep-rooted nature of democracy in India. Ladies and gentlemen, ancient city-states like Vaishali, as described in Buddhist scriptures from the 5th century BC, provides detailed accounts of autonomous groups managing their own affairs, be it in matters of defense, economics, or religious practices. These organizations were known as Gana or Sangha, underscoring the democratic essence of governance in ancient times. Despite the winds of modernization, India, that is Bharat, has preserved its ancient civilization. It has maintained a continuity of cultural and political ideals, providing strength and resilience throughout countless centuries. This preservation of our rich heritage is a testament to an enduring spirit of democracy in our land. Ladies and gentlemen, following our independence from British colonial rule in 1947, we adopted a forward-thinking constitution that guaranteed fundamental rights, defined the duties of its citizens, outlined the powers and functions of the state, and established an independent judiciary. This constitution stands as a testament to our commitment to democratic principles and governance. Bharat represents nearly every major religion and houses a vast diversity of races. With over 1,600 dialects spoken across the country, we embody unity in diversity. This remarkable amalgamation of cultures and languages is a testament to the strength of our democracy. In a world where nations are fragmenting into micro-entities, often with dire consequences, and Ukraine and Russia are the most, we can say, present examples, Bharat stands as a shining example of resilience. Our culture has made us a vibrant democracy where people from all walks of life coexist harmoniously, upholding the democratic way of life as a natural phenomenon. Moreover, in India, democracy is a celebration. The latest national elections of 2019, I would like to illustrate something about elections, were conducted across deserts, forests, monuments, mountains, remote villages, and mega cities. No area, however remote, was left out of the elections. Nearly 1 million polling booths were set up to ensure that all citizens had access to vote. Care was taken to locate the polling stations in such a manner that no voter had to walk more than a kilometer to reach the booth to cast their vote. India has developed its own technologies like the electronic voting machine since the mid-1990s. With this, the results of the world's largest election are counted without errors in just one day. All these developments make it clear why Indian democracy is a story of success. Ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I would like to congratulate the Indian Council for Cultural Relations for organizing the Vaishali Festival of Democracy. This celebration rightly acknowledges the significance of Vaishali, the world's first republic. It reminds us of our rich democratic heritage and inspires us to continue upholding the principles of democracy in our great nation. Thank you. Jai Hind.